name is James Marr. I'm 44 years old and I'm a citizen of the United States. My hobbies include music, movies, and just hanging around with friends. I've been asked to participate in this project to share my story. I'll start with question number 1, which is, what is my experience with mental health? To answer this is very difficult. I wrote all this down, so bear with me. I used to be able to handle everyday occurrences such as work, my job, and interacting with people on a daily basis. It wasn't until I turned 40 years old that my mindset really changed. I found myself getting very stressed out, overwhelmed, and depressed. I would be okay one day, then the next day there would be a situation that triggered a sad or negative moment in me, which made me depressed. It's kind of like turning on a switch, a light switch on and off. I'd go from happy to sad almost instantly. It's very hard to say where all this comes from or what brings this on. It might be a chemical imbalance in my brain. Not really sure. Could be the way that I'm treated, verbally or physically. Stress at work. Just basic manners of people. Worrying about tasks, things to do. Loneliness and boredom, feeling worthless, feeling like a failure at times. Lots of things play a role in this. I never know what the day will bring. It's gotten so bad that I've contemplated suicide. It just really sucks. Question number 2, what challenges have I faced in my path? I'm finding it very hard to live day by day, whether working or interacting with people, as I never know what's going to make me feel this way. Question number 3, can I share a particular time when someone unintentionally upset me? I'd have to say the answer to that is when I'm hanging out with a close friend and he gets upset, and I find myself getting upset as well. I feel as though it's my fault, and I'm walking on eggshells because I don't want them to get any more upset than they already are, and I'm always finding a need to apologize. Question number 4, do I think society has made progress in the way it views mental health illness, and have we made progress? I think we've come a long way. I'm 44 and older than this generation. Years back, there was no explanation as to what brought on mental illness. There was no diagnosis, and it was unheard of. Today, there's therapists that can help diagnose and prescribe medications to control it. Seeking therapy nowadays is really the new normal. Years ago, it was thought if you were mentally ill that you were crazy, and there was nothing that could be done, and there was a sense of shame and embarrassment. Today we use therapy as a tool to better ourselves. We're not perfect, and voicing our feelings and thoughts help us to live better lives. Why did I decide to share my story? I'm choosing to discuss my journey because I want other people experiencing these feelings to realize that they should not be scared or afraid or embarrassed to seek help. It's a hard decision to make, but speaking to a licensed therapist who will be unbiased and help possibly uncover underlying issues within you is very important. Life is not easy, and even at these hard times of our lives, we need to progress and to try to live the best lives that we can. For our future as well as the future that lies ahead. That's pretty much it. It's difficult. It's been hard. But I'm trying to deal with it, and I'm succeeding, I think. So thank you for letting me share my story with you.